Hey, what's up everybody, Renate for here with another action figure review, and this time we're taking a look at the Captain America Civil War Iron Man Mark 46 armor from SH Figuarts, Bandai Japan, Tamashii Nations, whatever you want to say. Here's the box. It's similar to the Captain America box that, I last reviewed of the Civil War Captain America by Figuarts, and this time it's a little bit red for Iron Man's colors. Then we got Iron Man on the side there, Iron Man on the back, Team Iron Man on the side as well. So that's cool how they have in the boxes consistent like that and have their own teams. I wonder if the other characters are gonna have their team on the side. It'd be pretty cool. But anyways, I like how he looked. He looked very similar to the Mark 45, I think it was, that they released previously, and it looks very similar to that armor. But I will compare them, and they do look different. Just the color looks kind of similar and almost a little bit of the same design, but there are some differences there, so we'll see all that. Anyways, let's bust this one out of the package and see how he looks. So there's Mark 46 out of the package, and so far the paint looks stupendous. It looks awesome. It looks amazing. It looks phenomenal. I think it came out clean. The dark red looks nice on him. The gold and silver, everything all around looks nice. I really like how they painted the figure. Looks very clean and very nice on him. Very good metallic look to the paint. It looks like it's actually metallic, and it kind of convinces me that it's all die cast until you feel them. Of course, it's not die cast. The only die cast pieces are the feet, so they're kind of heavy and they're really stiff to move. But they do move. And he does come with a few accessories. Comes with other hands and blasting effects. It looks like it's going to be about the same blasting effects that we've seen for a while now on all the Iron Man figures. They haven't really changed it. So here we have these that come out the hand. And then we have these go from the boot, so it's like he's flying up. And then these also come out the hand. These are shorter than the other ones, so these are like short blast, repulsor blast, and the longer ones. Then going on to the hands real quick, we have, of course, the two fists that are on the figure itself. The two open hands right here. Whoops, there goes one. They all come with their own hand guard right there, so you don't have to remove it and put it on each one. Like they did that with some previous Iron Man figures. I'm glad they changed it and put it back to this. This is how it's been for the last couple Iron Man figures, so I'm glad about that. And then here's this hand. This is kind of like shooting, but not really, because there's no peg. The one that you shoot with, or you put the actual blast effect, is the ones with the pegs on them, of course. And so there you have it. As for the figure itself, I really love this armor. I was really liking it when I saw Civil War. I just, something about the armor, it looks very nice. So this is Mark 46. 45 came out in Avengers Age of Ultron, and he looks very similar to this. But when you put the figures side by side, there are some differences here and there. And that's pretty much how Iron Man rolls. He always just makes a new model of, the last armor, and it's just slightly different. And then once you put these side by side, you can kind of see some clear differences right here. So on the right side, we have Mark 45, which he showed off in Avengers Age of Ultron. And of course, this is the Civil War Mark 46 armor. You can see how much darker the red is painted on the Civil War version of the armor. So Mark 46 is painted a lot more darker red than this one. I like this red, but this one just looks so nice. And I have to say that that red suits him a lot better, at least for me, in my opinion. You can see where the arc reactor is on the chest. It is a different torso, so that's not the same. I mean, everything is pretty much different. You can see how there's gold on the shoulders, and here there isn't. It's kind of more on his collar over here. Just overall, it is completely different. When I first saw pictures of this Iron Man, I kind of, I didn't really look at this one, and it just reminded me of this one, and it was like, man, it looks exactly the same, but it really isn't. It looks a lot different once you put them side by side. You can see the legs, how different they are as well. And then the sides right there. Going on to the back, you can see that. God, they did a great job with Mark 46. That just looks amazing. I think Bandai Tamashii is just doing amazing job with Iron Man figures. They have really mastered Iron Man figures down. And I really love that. They keep pumping out every suit that they make. And now they're actually going back to making older suits, like Mark 3. Pre-orders go up pretty soon for that, and I'm so stoked. Mark 3 from Iron Man 1, that's just awesome. I hope they do Mark 1 and Mark 2 and all that. I mean, the suitcase armor, they have not done that one yet, which is Mark 5, Mark 4, they haven't done that. So I'm glad they're going back to the older ones. I hope they do them all. That'd be great. But anyways, getting a little off track here. There's a little comparison of them too, just in case you wanted to see that. The forearm guard looks similar, but as you can see, it's silver here, so it's a little bit different, but they do share the similarity of kind of covering the whole fist when he makes a fist. So that looks kind of weird. It looks like a mitt, like an oven mitt or something. But it's only when he makes the fist. I guess that's just how the armor is. Alright, so looking at the articulation of the figure, you got the head left and right here. The neck does have a joint too. You can see that moving around. Head goes up and down. Of course, the neck joint, pretty good. Also, just worth mentioning, I wanted to show you this. When I opened the box for the package, it had the disclaimer right here. It's all Japanese until you read the little English part. It says warning may rub off, and it's pointing to the shoulder where the arm joins into the to the torso, and it's saying that it might rub off. This piece right here, I'm guessing the paint. That's kind of weird. I don't see it touching, so I don't know why I said that, but it was protected with a bunch of plastic. You know how they always protect the joints with plastic and all that with the imports. So once you take off, you know, the plastic, then I guess it's exposed. But I don't see it, you know, unless you're really rough playing with it. I don't know how it would rub off, but I don't even see it touching. But once you move the arm, it doesn't even touch either. So forward and back on the arm, I like the shoulder hinge right here, so that's good range of motion on that shoulder without hindering. So it goes in and out as well. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. That looks very nice. I love how that looks right there. And then going down to the hand, it swivels right there at the wrist, and it hinges as well. Upper torso diaphragm joint right there does swivel in the upper torso too, and it swivels at the waist. Forward and back, side to side tilt. The legs don't drop down. It does go forward about that much right there, so not bad. Goes back, in and out. Very nice, almost like he could do a split. So very nice there. I love that. There's an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees right there. Shows more detail in the armor there. Forward and back on the ankle. Ankle rocker that's super stiff, so be careful you don't break it. I'm guessing they tightened it very good because of the die cast pieces. You know, you wouldn't want a loose joint there with a heavy metal die cast piece on the, you know, on the bottom. So that's okay, just try to be gentle with it. And it does have some toe articulation as well right there. And that pretty much concludes my review on the SH Figuarts Captain America Civil War Iron Man Mark 46 action figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations. I say go get it. It's pretty nice, honestly. And one of my favorite Figuarts Iron Man figures was the Mark 45 for some time. And I think it still really is. But this one, this Mark 46, I think might beat it by a little bit. I just really like the design of the armor, and I think Bandai did a good job with the figure. Not all perfect. I didn't really see this till later on, but if you take a look at his neck right now, you can see that little bit of a gapage. So it's kind of weird once you get the head like that. I mean, look how weird that looks. I mean, that just looks horrible. I know you're not really gonna have him look up like that, but if he's trying to shoot something that's in the sky, and that's how he's gonna look, oh my god, that's just not good. You gotta kind of like, you know, join him with, you know, kind of look, you know, put his head down and then look up to have him, like, I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. So I don't know what's up with that. But anyways, I just had to point that one out. But overall, I think the figure is very nice. This is a minor little setup here with Captain America, him shooting him and Captain America trying to like shield it or something. But there you guys have it. Now Cap doesn't want to stand up. So there's the review of Iron Man. I hope you guys enjoyed. He's really nice, and I do recommend you pick him up. He is worth the pickup for sure. So if you like the video, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys will like it. You guys have a great day. Bye.